Welcome. Welcome to American Alpha Male. I'm glad you're here. Blessed that you're here. All I ask that you do is participate in the question I'm going to ask. Give me some feedback. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know your dislikes. Hold on. I got to get rid of those zombies. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to American Alpha Male. Let me ask you this simple question. Has your favorite team since you were a kid been the same since now? Some of y'all ain't gonna admit that truth, but hey, my team was the Bulls, but it's because my favorite player was Scottie Pippen. So wherever Scottie Pippen went, that's where I went. So at one point in time, I rooted for the Rockets. I rooted for the Trailblazers. I was huge into the Trailblazers when Scottie was there. Then Scottie came back to Chicago and retired a Bull, and that's where my loyalty lies, with the Bulls. I told people, I said, bro, we're not going to be any good this season. So, topic of the day, modern women, a.k.a. the latest lady, y'all should take all the credit. Yep, y'all should. You should take all the credit. What are you talking about, Nash? Well, one of the worst days in the United States is Father's Day. Yep. Wait, what? How could you say that? That's the men's holiday. You think so? Let me ask you a question. When Father's Day happens, what happens? Get some beat up tie, macaroni stuff. Might even get a text these days, a call. I love you, Dad, and everything like that. If food is going to be prepared, typically, father barbecues. Got his chef hat, doing his dancing, whatever song he's listening to. And then after that, that's it. Nope. Why don't you swing back around? I remember when I was a youngin', I'll never forget it. Because I sat there like, there's no men here. The only man here is the pastor, the deacon, and the choir guy. But the choir guy, he kind of, that's what he was into. It was more than obvious. I mean, that man, I think at one point in time, hit the splits mid-air during service. Had nothing to do with God. But hey. So, what happened? What happened? They literally, and I'm not making this up, were bashing men on Father's Day and prepping up the women. You see it all over social media. If you don't have Facebook, you have YouTube. Obviously, you watch me on YouTube. How you doing? Hi, Mom. They were bashing the men in service. They bashed the men online. I take care of both my kids. So, stop. Give me your praise. Stop. Give me your praise. But for what? For what? For your poor selection to open your legs up? I got a friend right now who's going to be getting married. This woman was a virgin. Well, it's because, they consummated. But that man ain't going nowhere. That man has 0 kids. That man has 2 jobs. Well paid, makes about $80K. She waited. She found a man. Got her standards. She has no kids, obviously, because she's a virgin. Or was. And they're good. Nash, why bring that up? Well, perfectly fine. The most pathetic day in the United States is Father's Day. The women will stand up and they will tell men how to be men but won't tell men about the mistake they made for the dudes and boys in which they selected. Wait. No, you want credit, right? You want credit. I once told somebody that was complaining about their, I think it was their mother or their father, whatever it was, on how hard they were on them. And I listened to all this griping and complaining. Actually, it was both parents. Shout out. And she was like, they were so hard on me. So hard on me. I tell my husband that we don't need to be like that to our children. I said, hold on. Is your husband successful? Yes. What made you pick your husband? He was dedicated, he was hardworking, he was loving. I said, these are qualities that you're going to want your son to have? Yes. I said, what about you? I take care of this, and this. I go to work. I take care of home. I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. I said, all right. I said, why are you complaining? It seems to me your parents set you up for success. They weren't loving. They were so mean to me and all that. My father, he doesn't really talk to me like that. And when he does, he's always trying to school me about something. I said, and when has he been wrong? See, me having female friends, oh yeah, I hold him to task. This is why me and my female friends, we ain't never touched, we ain't never did anything like that. And when we talk, it's all love. The husbands, they know I ain't gonna touch them and do anything like that. I got honor, decency, and respect about myself. But, get on them. See, for those same complaints that you give, if you gain skill from it, you owe those people. Bring it back home to the topic at hand. Modern women, you deserve the credit. You know, when you seen Kevin Durant, my mama, she used to wake me up and do all this and do all that and everything like that. Kevin Durant, bro, you're 7 feet tall. You're 7 feet tall. Your genetics came from your daddy. Sorry, not sorry. Kevin, your mom might have woke you up and everything like that, but majority of that credit goes to your coaches because they taught you. But either way, Father's Day, so damn pathetic in America. If you would have blinked, you would have missed it. High suicide rate in America, men, ages 52 to 76 or 74. Because mom takes all the credit. Big Mama's house was bought by Big Daddy, Big Papa. Grandpa, Paw. Granddaddy. Granddaddy who bust his hump to make it happen. Y'all forgot. Granddaddy. He sat up there. He provided. He fixed. See, Granddaddy showed your daddy what it is to be a man and take care of the family. To not complain, just to get it done. To hear the complaints, but to get it done. If your granddaddy was succinct, that means he spoke with purpose, so you understood the gravity of his words. Doesn't mean he didn't love you the same. He loved you differently. But that's not valued. So we lied. And we told the great grandma story. Not great grandma, but the great grandma story. The story of the woman who had immense sagacity that could sit you down, hear all your problems, and put you on her shoulder. Baby, it's going to be all right. Them people, they going to learn about you. You're going to be great one day. And don't worry about it. Just be this person. These things shall come to pass, and these things shall pass. Don't worry about it. Here, cry. You want to go over there and get you a biscuit? All right. I'm going to make your favorite pork chops and sit yourself down. Cool. But why was Grandma, Big Mama, able to sit there and provide all type of shelter, all type of love and affection? Because she was provided for. Modern lady, y'all not getting traditional, man. Watch. You ain't nothing like your grandma. Why should you? Take the credit. So, y'all take the credit for the men of success, right? The single ladies, put your hands up. Take success when it isn't going the right way. Take the bad too. Oh yeah, these rising crime rates that have been steadily criming, and crime has been such an ingrained part of society. Such an ingrained part of society that it's like, oh shit. It's on y'all. It's on y'all. Ladies who are here to just watch and know what I'm talking about, who has a father figure or male in the house or father in the house that your kids respect. When he speaks, the kids listen. I've never had to put my hands on my kids, never. But when I look at them like, yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that, and I'm gonna go do right. Or if I call, hey, what you doing right now? I don't even gotta be at the house. Just my voice alone carries with the monsters and the beast. Because they know once dad speak, he ain't playing. Ladies, take the credit. Messed up society. Horrible marriage rates. 23% of y'all are getting married, which I'm fairly certain after this disease is it's probably going to look more like 18%. Kids still born out of wedlock. Ladies, do y'all realize that the world doesn't owe you a thing, modern ladies? All this complaining about, I'm a single mother, I got to do it on my own and everything like that. You wouldn't have to do it on your own with these kids if you didn't have kids. Why do you have kids? I'm supposed to have kids. I can have kids. I'm a grown woman. Cool. Well, then handle that shit. I'm not hearing your sympathy and anything like that because you selected the wrong man. I'm appalled, Nash. How dare you? How dare me? Wait. You did this. You did it. If you wouldn't have selected that whack man, if you would have learned discipline, you would have realized, like you already knew, you weren't going to change his ways. Let me tell you something your granny should have told you if she didn't tell you already. Baby, no baby is going to change a man. A man going to be what a man going to be, and whatever that man is, you're going to have to accept that. Let me ask you a question. Modern ladies, how often do you study a man truly? How often? How often do you sit back and you go, wait, he drinks all day? Wait, look at his captions on his post. He's all about himself. He's really a boy. He's not a man. Yeah, I break down the male species into 3. You have boys, dudes, and men. And for some of y'all, this is your first time hearing this because there is a bevy of videos and y'all not going to go back and watch all those until this channel actually pops. It's like 10,000 subs and everything like that. And then y'all can come down and y'all can look and go, oh, snap. All right. And it'll be from the live streams. At 10,000 subs, we'll start live streaming, by the way. What is going to happen is the simplistic thing. Why did I do like this? Make it small? Because it's holding yourself accountable. During my 20s, I went single. I did. I went about it single because I didn't want to be responsible for somebody else's happiness. I didn't want to break any hearts. I didn't want to be a cheater. I've never been cheated on. I mean, never been cheated on. I definitely got cheated on. That's my teenage years. But I got cheated on, but I've never, not once, cheated on a woman. Why? Because I didn't want to give away that pain and be responsible. See, that's on me, right? I don't want to transfer bad energy. Slept around, yeah. Definitely didn't go around and not use what I, down there. But take the credit, ladies. Take it. You already took Father's Day. So while everything around here is messed up, take that as well. When your son is sitting there on the ground throwing a temper tantrum, take that credit too. See, it's funny how we sit up here and we want to parade and praise people, and my favorite rapper is Tupac, and this is no diss. But the reason they don't sit up here and make love songs and anything like that anymore is because they're trying to love you like a woman would, like you would like to be loved. So when you show those emotional outbursts, saying bees and everything like that, that's what it looked like in the rap world. They have traits that they learned from their mother. That's why you don't have any, my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. You don't have that anymore. We got dick you down, dick you down, dick you down, dick you down. Every time I'm in town, I'm finna pick you up and dick you down. That's it. You ain't mine. I'm only in town for a little bit. And I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Ladies, y'all was even warned way before. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he lay, his head was his home. And when he died, there was no praise for that song. They weren't praising their father. But the youth these days, my father was a pimp. He wasn't this, he wasn't that. It's not supposed to be praised, by the way. So ladies, take the credit. Take the credit for the bad behavior for these kids. Take the credit for the messed up marriage rate that we have. Take the credit for the non-progress that we've been having. Y'all done took everything else. Every single deal that comes out, ladies got to get something else. And fellas, by the way, if you are into the stock market, literally, I'm not BSing you. Invest in condoms. Now, should you get some? Absolutely. But invest in condoms. All these laws changing and everything like that. Listen, I'm a capitalist. Just gonna admit it. I'm an American. I'm a capitalist. Invest in, they just passed a bill of like 150 billion or 150 million for baby formula. Whatever. But, ladies, take the credit. You had to take the credit because you refused to take the blame. So if you want the good, take the bad, because there's a whole lot of bad. The communities, the kids, the less than stellar success rate. You see, America's we rank the highest in confidence. We're number one. We're one of the only countries that ranks so high in confidence that it doesn't even matter if we pass the test or not. The dynamics are changing. The demographics are changing. But what is not changing is the womanly rule where a man should be. Mothers are reinforcements. Your woman should be a reinforcement of your word. It's amazing. We sit here and we give this praise, but we don't give the blame when we absolutely should. I don't want to hear women complaining about the man that left you because he should have never had a chance to be near you. You want to raise your standards now? All right. It's a little too late. See, single mothers, I'm not going to say you're going to be abandoned, but if you don't present your best self, and I'm talking about physically, mentally, and sexually, why should he stay? Why should he be a safe haven for these kids that are not his? And why should he help you out of this rut that you're in financially? Why? Women outnumber men in the United States of America. And y'all been saying since y'all was 23, ooh, an older man is so attractive. So now we know that younger women, especially with 25-year-olds and 26-year-olds, they definitely love older men. Why? Because of security, sense of balance, order. All this chaos that's running in their life. Just wants it to stop. Put a stop to it. In America, you have the ability to be anything you want, but never without consequence. So as you sit here, some of y'all gonna get pissed. Don't be. You earned it. You deserve it. So get you some. Get you some. Take it all. Because we, as a society, have allowed women to say F the modern man, because the modern woman decided a while ago, we don't need y'all, we don't want y'all, and y'all can only lay on top of us to get off and get out of my house. Perfectly fine. But I want you to take all credit when it doesn't work, how it isn't working. These boys, these days, they have the confidence of the delusional ass women that have been the ones who walk up and feel like, oh man, I'm gonna get me a man that's gonna provide, take care of me, fight all my battles, and save me out of this poverty. It's all within the boys too. See, they don't believe in hard work. Hard work, dedication, these things. The more you are willing to sacrifice, the more you are willing to resist yourself from urges, the straight and narrow path to success is hard, because you have to not look. You have to keep going, not look. Keep going, keep going. These are things in which you have to do. But because discipline isn't a vitamin, because no isn't treated like it's water, and I mean saying no to this. Hey, let's go out and go drinking tonight. No. Hey, let me buy this expensive BS. No. Hey, that person over there is cute, but I know they're not stable. No. Make no your water. Make discipline your vitamin. And I don't care to hear about this abusive man and stuff like that and everything like that. And I'm not downplaying it, but I want to ask every single person who has been in an abusive relationship, men as well. Because a lot of y'all get in these relationships with these women that won't change and then get mad that they didn't change. Let me tell you something, fella. You got with her because you thought you could change her. She thought that's what you like, so she found comfort and security in what it is that you actually said about her. Same thing for the ladies. The moment that you realize this dude had tendencies and that he could either hit or he could either do some weird stuff like that, you should have dismissed it. You don't pass go, you don't collect $200. No. You cannot change people. People who want to change, change. Addicts don't change unless they want to. It ain't about the 12-step program. It's about here before they even come there. They had to sit there and say, I am so messed up. I don't want to do this. What the hell? What am I doing? But I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for spending time with me. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Hit that notification bell and a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share your thoughts with me. I appreciate it. I read them all.